like working in the community, I work with these Navy chiefs and Chief Kirk, and he knew Vietnamese. He could speak. That's how we ended up in the Catholic school. His wife was Hispanic. She was from California, and we got involved with the Catholic school and going over there and teaching the Vietnamese refugees.
And how was that? Did you enjoy that?
Oh yeah, that's something. Well, that's something I think that you know, I organized the Toys for Tots thing with the recruiters.
Did your opinion change on the Vietnamese population when you were fighting in Vietnam to educating them as refugees?
Well, you know, you look and you, like in the case of the refugees, I really had mixed emotions because you, as a grunt, and especially on my second tour, you didn't encounter the civilian population so much, and especially the ones in the bigger cities. Mostly it was, as a grunt, you were encountering people in little hamlets and villages and stuff like that, so it wasn't as commercial as you see in the larger communities, larger cities and so forth. Like I think I went to Da Nang one time in my first tour. You could go down there, but it was like 10 miles or more away. So the only way you could go there, they would take a deuce and a half, and you'd ride with the casualties. You know, if you had any, call it the meat run. You know, any casualties, you know, KIs or whatever, they had a daily run down to Charlie Med and drop off people, good guys, bad guys, whatever. But it was, as far as the Vietnamese people that were in the larger cities, a lot of them exploited and got rich, you know, right along with because of the commercial, and that happened with the military. You see the same thing, I guess, in Iraq. You know, they throw a lot of money. You can see the people taking advantage of the situation to earn some money, and that's, to me, that's the hardest. And even now, that's what aggravates me, and I guess you might say stirs up the bad thoughts of what people refer to as a PTSD type thought process. That, you know, you see people, and that's the thing that bothers me the most. Is that, but when it comes to dealing with little children, that's something I think that, compared to now, the support that they gave to those refugees compared to the refugees that say is coming from Central America, there's not a comparative. And I think that that's a more positive way to deal with situations like that. And when you've created a situation that produces those type of situations, you got to do corrective, something positive, and that's what I looked at that. You know, you put your personal feelings of the past aside, and you take care of your business today, and I think it's more positive.
Okay. And in regards to this news clip, what exactly were you doing there?
Well, in that there, those Vietnamese, I was teaching those. I think that one there, one of as an example was, red means stop, green means go, yellow means slow down. I'm changing, you know, and just get a rhyme, you know, just to get the and I read them out of, you know, in this, if you're going to be a teacher or something, and people forget about it because now they don't even think about it, the phonetics and so forth of our language. I read books like one of my favorite books for teaching English or working with English people that are as a second language, or anybody in fact, is Huckleberry Finn, Mark Twain books, Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry. If you read those stories, the alliteration of the English language is written into his stories, and it teaches the phonetics of the language.